Assassin's Creed Brotherhood video, and I think we are in the middle of a video of a mission even. If you were watching, so with that said, now that we actually have him, and why we didn't have him before, I have absolutely no idea. But now that we have him, kill Lance. Got him. That's quite easy and quite quick. A little bit easier and quicker than I anticipated than what it was last time. So, this particular guy has been actually pushing people off the rooftops, which is why we had to kill him. So, a nice, easy and quick way of starting the game. With that said, ouch, that sounded painful. Full synchronization. Ouch. Right, as I was saying, as I've highlighted in the description, we are only a few days away from the release of Assassin's Creed Origins, and I am noticing that my camera has moved. Everything on my system has slightly changed a little bit, so I do apologise for that. There we go. Ish. That's about right. So as I was saying, with regards to Assassin's Creed Origins, that is literally a few days away. So we're trying to get this completed, as I was saying in my last video. Since then, and since recording that particular video, we have had a little bit of an issue where work has gone my full-time job work has gone absolutely nuts again. But that is because we are now on the 2 to 3 week run up for Cyber Monday and for Black Friday. So, with all of that said, we are going to try and do what we can in this particular mission to try and get as far through the main storyline as possible. Now, crossbow bolts. What we're going to do is we're going to try and concentrate on that. The collection of the chests and the Borgia flags we are going to try and do off camera, so obviously you don't particularly need to see me running around getting 103 flags or running around and obtaining 450 different boxes. But however, I will obviously keep you guys up to date with some of the items that we obviously get our hands on. Now, for that reason and that reason alone, we are actually going to there's quite a few things I need to do first. We are going to shoot back to the Tibia Island base. Now I'm thinking, yeah, it's an Assassin's Tower. That's a pigeon coop up the top, and it's square, not circular. Right, that's absolutely fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to shoot very quickly back to Tibia Island, or Isla de Barina as they refer to it. But to do so I need the easiest and quickest way, which could be at this point running. No. It is wherever I put it. Haha, just here. So, I'm going to very quickly jump into here, Tibia Island hideout. And it's actually going to benefit us by going straight to our hideout, because as much as I actually need to hit a pigeon coop, we can kind of do that and the assassins recruits at the same time, because it can all be done from the island. So the main reason I've come back here, now if I remember rightly, through this door, this will actually take us up to the roof. Yes. And that's going to allow us to do our Assassin's Recruits. As you've seen, I've already got 3 sigils. We just need to obviously get our guys up to scratch, and as you can see, most of them, by the looks of it, are ready, considering they're on 1200, apart from this one, who's yet to hit 600 to take him up to stage 7. most of them, oh, and this one, who is one of our newest recruits, as you can see his colour scheme is slightly different. He hasn't got as much armour or weapons as the rest of the guys have. But with that said, we are just going to take him out of that, put him in the Florentine Crimson, which they should all be in. Let's just double check. Yep. Okay. So, him, we are going to upgrade his weapon. And that should be everything. Yep. Which takes him up to level 5. He is level 6. And everyone else is ready for level 7. So, as you can see, we are literally just upgrading their weapons. This will actually, if I do this to most of them, or to all of them I should say, allow them to take on stronger missions as well. Which means we don't just gain more items and some of the more sacred and rarer items, we obviously earn a little bit more money. It's not like we really need the money at the moment, but every little helps. So, that's now done. As you can see, most of them are now level 7. We've got one that's level 6, he's slacking behind a little bit, and one that's level 5. So what we're going to do, very quickly, is go back in, have a quick look. Right, Assassinated Doctor. We'll take a level 7. As you can see, that's 60% already. But if we take him and this one, gives them 151 experience each, which should get 2 of them pretty close. Now, that's 68%. That's not bad. I might even, let me have a look, see if I can find a level 3. Ooh, level 5, that might be even better. Let's have a look. So that'll give us 21%. That gives us 40, it's 59, 78. It's still not close enough for my liking with regards to a level 5 mission. Definitely not doing that one or that one. That's a level 4. Level 4 again. Level 4, oh yipes. Level 2, level 4. Aha, a Kladach ring. Now let's have a little look. We'll see how far. Well, him on his own is 96%. And that gives him 295 experience. So I'm actually going to throw him into that particular mission. See, most of these, if I do him as well, see, he's going to get enough to level up to level 7. He should get enough to level up to level 6. And I can throw him in with another recruit. And that should, theoretically, allow them to both level up to level 7. So we'd have all of our recruits at level 7. With that said, the other thing that we need to do, apart from get down as quickly as possible now, without jumping on somebody else, though, would be a good idea, is quickly, wherever our bank is, just here, visit the bank, see what money's in there, and as you can see, we're actually starting to accumulate quite a lot of additional money, which is quite beneficial considering most of the things at the moment that we require from things like the blacksmiths, the Sato, the art merchant, and things like that have now been collected. So, Exotica, this will get us the Susenhofer, Paldrons, and a chest guard. We need 1 Elephant Ivory and 2 Shrunken Heads to be able to do this. Unfortunately, we're still waiting on those. Vlad the Impaler coins, we have 6 out of 7, which will give us the Spada Longa. And Faith, which has given us, I should say, the Captain's Sword, is the first one that we actually managed to complete. With that, we are Ezio, get down in a hurry. Yes, I'm in a hurry. Right. Pouches, and as you can see on here, The large quiver is the only pouch we're actually waiting on. We don't need to dye any of our clothing. Pulling threads. Silk. We've actually managed to get 8 silk in total. And the Cardinal's purple dye, of which we need 5, we've actually managed to get hold of 1. Now that came off of some of the 80 Occhi, which are basically a group of guys who go around basically doing what they want, stealing, beating people up, killing people if they have to, just to actually make money. That we still can't get. Can I? And again, the Papaverse Sylvaticum is what we are currently waiting on for this particular shop quest. So as you can see, we are not able to do, again, any of the shop quests because we are still currently waiting on items. With that said, as you can see, we are pretty close, and there is a flashing exclamation point on our map. So what we are going to do is head straight across Rome. The icons that you can see are actually a couple of additional missions that came in with Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and they were actually released as DLC packs, as downloadable content. One is the Copernico missions, and one is the Leonardo da Vinci missions. There is also some Christina missions, who was a love of Ezio's during the actual first game. So how that plays into this, I'm not going to tell, but you guys will see when we get around to actually playing that particular game, or particular mission I should say. But just because of Assassin's Creed Origins, which is due for its release on Friday, and we're now Wednesday night, it shows you how much time's actually passed between the video that I did and this particular video. Shush. You'll see that I have been extremely busy, so it is something that we need to actually try and get a move on. If it comes to the point of where I actually have to record Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and Origins together, I will do so. However, I don't particularly want to do that, but as I said, if I have to, I will. Go away. What we are going to end up doing, especially if work continues the way it is with regards to the build-up for Cyber Monday and Black Friday, it's going to be a case of we'll be running each one side by side for the foreseeable future until Assassin's Creed Brotherhood is completed. If you haven't checked out any of the videos on YouTube in regards to Assassin's Creed Origins, then please by all means do so. There is a thief. And that is him dealt with. I can see we've got one viewer. Thank you very much. Ooh, a Kladak ring. Thank you very much for viewing our video. If you are enjoying this, then please make sure you leave a like on the video itself and subscribe to our channel for more Assassin's Creed. There will also be as well on this channel, and I know I've done a lot of talking for this entrance into this particular video. We will be doing things like Metal Gear Solid. We'll be doing definitely some Need for Speed, as there is a Need for Speed game coming up a little bit later in the year. Even though we are in October, it's due out in the next month or so. So we will be doing that as well. And that is the second one of those. Right. Now I need up. Right. I don't think I will. No. Right. That's easy enough to get around. Okay, where was I? Yes, what we'll be doing. There is a video that I did put up on Facebook. Terry, come on. On YouTube a little while ago. And it's basically called I think I called it What's Coming Up on This Channel, or something along those lines anyway. But go back to the videos that I posted up and you'll definitely find it. With that said, it will show some of the games, basically picture form of the games that will be coming up. And I think I know which particular mission I have right now coming up. This is the 80 Occhi. Ouch. Huh, sand. Okay, I have entered my map. I don't know how I did that, but I have done it. Right. That's enough of that. And this is going to get really annoying. Right. If you guys are wondering why I'm actually dipping in and out of my map, I have a long thumbnail. It's the ins and outs of it. It's got slightly longer than I anticipated, but right, crossbow, poison, nothing of any interest.
Whatever this is about, leave me out of it, please.
Poison, silk again. I remember killing 4 guys. Why is there 1, 2, 3, and the one on my shoulder 4? Right. The Vatican would be really nice right about now. So fingers crossed. Cardinal's purple die. I'll take that. I will take that. So as you would have seen in the last video, we actually went round and we took out some of the French captain's guards. What's his name? De Valois, or something along those lines anyway. And as you can see, we now have a group of Bartholomeo's mercenaries actually dressed up in the French military outfit for the start of this video. So, with that being said, let's get this video
Bring me a suit of that perverted armor.
You are
underway.
not wearing one.
What?
It is part of the plan. You surrender to us, we are bringing you to the Baron.
Ah, yes. Then what?
Your men attack on my signal.
Bene! Go change into costume. Dawn approaches. Get into formation!
So we need to reach the French fortress at Castra Pretoria before sunrise, while leading the disguised mercenaries. Kill any French troops at checkpoints along the way before they raise the alarm. Do not lose any health squares for full synchronization. So, it's going to be interesting. Ezio, you're not in costume. Right. So, we need to be able to take these guys out quietly. So, as you guys can see, I've got my hidden blades, my crossbow, throwing knives, and now poison darts. So, with that said, we're going to need to try and get in front of these guys. And as you can see, the missions that I sent my assassins on have been successful, and they have both been upgraded. Now, with that being said, there are some guys there. Arrowstorm. And how they managed to miss, I don't know. This is getting really, really annoying. Let's just hold the controller a little bit differently. Ouch.
We must follow the patrol. We cannot deviate or the Duke's men will know something is wrong.
The Baron thinks Cesare will allow the French to rule Italy. He's so blinded by the trickle of royalty in his blood that lazy inbred can't see the battlefield. Whatever the French may think, Cesare intends to be king.
I can also land spoils, pastures, cysts, and various other... Now you die!
So, actually some of their guards have actually seen me, so that's kind of ended that particular one. I did kind of wonder why there was 2 that went straight out and 1 that went over to the other side.
We must follow the patrol. We cannot
Which is
deviate
really,
or the
really
Duke's
annoying.
men will know something is wrong.
The Baron thinks Cesare will allow the French to rule Italy. So
So.
blinded by the trickle of royalty in his blood that lazy inbred can't see the battlefield. Whatever the French may think, Cesare intends to be king.
So there are two guys there. I need his people to move.
Nice move!
More troops up ahead. Your plan is brilliant. I don't like using this kind of trick. I believe in fair. Be the best man.
Cesare and the Baron seem to have a different style.
There will come a day in which men no longer cheat each other. And on that day, we will see what mankind is truly capable of.
I've
There's
heard that
one
before.
there.
It is something your father once taught.
Oh man.
I will take care of them.
What are you doing?
For many years and many shits like you, I've always given this friendly one. Behave, or I'll have your balls.
So as you can see, this is a quite awkward mission. I'm trying to be polite. So, as you can see, we've managed to get to a certain point.
Your plan is brilliant, but I don't like using this kind of trick. I believe in fair fighting. Be the best man win.
Cesare and the Baron seem to have a different style.
There will
Yes.
come a day in which men no longer cheat each other. And on that day,
That is him taken out.
we'll see what mankind is truly capable of.
I've heard that before.
It is
Yes.
something your father once taught.
That's him taken out.
I will take care of them.
Why don't stop and see what I have here, amici? So, I may have exactly what you need.
That's him taken out.
He's a murderer! Call the watch!
Shut up.
Stop them before they attack us.
Move, Ezio. Wow, that was too close. Now, as you can see, I managed to actually, if I can just keep him in there, infiltrate Ezio into the ranks.
Make way for the Guardia a Cavallo!
Que venez-vous faire ici?
Mes soldats, conduisent le capitaine italien à son excellence, le Baron. Il vous surround.
What part of France are you from?
Montreal!
Open the gates!
Wow,
There were a couple of French girls in Firenze.
that's why it's always handy. to know a few French girls. Right. With that said, as you can see, we've managed to make our way into the first part of the Castile. First part of the castle. Been playing this game for way too long. Wow. With that gate open, we can actually obtain now we can actually obtain that box now. Now you'll notice that I've also kept my Assassin's sigils, because A, I know what's coming up next, and B,
General d'Alviano, it seems that you have seen the light.
Enough of your crap! Release my wife!
Such entitlement from a man born with nothing to his name.
Mine is worth its currency, unlike yours, which is counterfeit.
How
Ooh.
dare you?
You think that commanding an army grants you nobility? Nobility comes from fighting beside your soldiers, not kidnapping a woman to cheat your way out of battle. Why don't you grow up here and release my wife?
You savages never learn.
There! On him!
so that's the guards taken care of.
Ezio, you have to save my wife! Take the rooftops!
So, overtake the Baron de Valois and assassinate him. Finish the mission in less than 5 minutes. Now, as you would have seen, I did at one point take some damage. So, Ezio, I have no idea what you're doing there. We'll do it this way instead. So I need to take those guards out before I do anything. Unfortunately, at this current moment in time, I only have one sigil. However, it should, hopefully, be enough, as I've got 2 level 7 recruits. That's one taken care of. Now I need to open the gate. So to open the gate, as you can see, it's quite easily done. Quick turn of the wheel. The gate is now open. Checkpoint is now reached. And as you guys can see, I am now 100% completely surrounded. All I need to be able to do is actually generate a little bit of space. You can see there's 2 guys there. There's actually one down there as well. hoping. That's taken him out. Ouch. That's why I need to stay hidden. Because as soon as one of these guys fires, he kills Pantalacea. Which is not what not really what we wanted. So, now we are back to the beginning. So,
Pezzo di merda! Where is he? Got him up!
and again. I just had an idea. Ooh, itchy arm. Right. I have all of my sigils. I'm just wondering if taking him out. But just as I thought, it hasn't taken anybody else out. And again, by getting too close too quickly, Pantalacea is dead. Again. It's like a cat with 9 lives. Can't take a full head-on approach, because as soon as I do, he'll see me coming and he'll shoot her. So, as you've seen, that particular route is completely 100% not working. And if you guys are going, Terry, can't you hear that? Yes, I can. It actually means there's an item. And as you can see, we have a guy here, and there's a guy up there. And there is the item that you can probably hear. With that being said, we're going to need to get across here, so we've got to wait, unfortunately, for this guy to go away. Oh my... Mickey Mouse! Yum 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 yum. So, as you can see, this particular mission, compared to everything we've dealt with so far, is really not as easy as what you would have thought it would have been.
Hey, you there! Stop!
Oh my Jiminy Crickets. Is that 4? 5? Finally! So she lost 6 out of her 9 lives.
I only wanted respect.
Respect is earned, not inherited or purchased.
Perhaps you are right. I need more time.
Che tu sia pari nella morte, requiescat in pace.
And now we have Pantalacea.
Pantasilea! Don't ever disappear again. I was lost without you.
Really? But you rescued me.
Ezio came up with a brilliant plan.
I did not. It was all your husband's idea.
It was?
You are my prince.
Now I better earn that title.
You will. Thank you.
And Pantalacea is not so dumb. So, 38 minutes into our stream, we managed to complete that particular mission, and we did it in less than 5 minutes. So we've got the full 100% synchronization, which is a bonus. And that is memory sequence sync completed. Memory sequence 6 synced and completed. God. It's been really one of them days. Right. With that said, that is the end of sequence 6. Now begins sequence 7. So, we're not doing too bad even. So, trophy earned, again, forget Paris. i.e. the French girls. And the Baron de la Valois. And now we are after the key to the Castillo. So now, as you can hear, we have new items unlocked, new assassins contracts unlocked, new items in the art merchants and the blacksmiths. Oh, and a deposit in the bank, which just so happens to be here. So, we couldn't have timed that any better. So we're going to withdraw that 11,000 florins. Now I can get my words untangled yet again. So, we will repair our rondel armour. And as you can see, we also have the plate greaves and vambraces. And we now have the plate chest guard and pauldrons. So we are going to purchase this little lot, and as you can see, the greaves, vambraces, chest guard and pauldron are now completely owned, and that is almost all of the armour. Obviously we have a few additional weapons. We have the Shavona, which is -3 on speed and deflection, +3 on damage, as well as the Stocker, which matches us but +2 on damage. The Stocker is one of the two-handed weapons. We also have the Condottieri Mace, which is -2 on deflection, +2 on damage, but matches on speed. So, with that being said, we are going to buy these weapons. And go back to our Venetian Falchion, which gives us +5 and on deflection and speed, but only 1 on damage, which we're not too worried about. Small weapons, we now have the Notch Cincada, or Cincada, depending on how you want to pronounce that. We're obviously going to need to look at filling up our items here. Obviously it was mainly the throw knives and the crossbow bolts that we used. So with that said, quick look, and as you can see, blood money, we're still 6 of 7 Vlad Impaler coins. Faith has been completed. Exotica, we're still nowhere near completing. So we will just quickly flick back over to here for our health. So new items are at the
That's certainly not a common sight.
art merchants and the tailor. That's the one. So we're going to have a quick look into these. I don't need you, but I do need this one. So for those of you that are just joining us, thank you very much for joining in and viewing our Assassin's Creed video. If you are enjoying this, please make sure you leave a like on the video, and also please make sure that you subscribe over to our channel for more information in regards to the Assassin's Creed storylines. As you will see, if you haven't already checked us out, we've done Assassin's Creed Syndicate Jack the Ripper missions. We will be doing Assassin's Creed Syndicate, as well as some of the other Assassin's Creed games, as well as Metal Gear Solid, Need for Speed, and quite a few of the other games. So, with that said, we're going to very quickly upgrade our knife belt, as it is the only item that is available to us. Our parachutes, we just need to purchase one. Shop quests, we have still pulling threads per Cardinal's Purple Dye. We now have 2 out of 5, so we're slowly getting there. That is everything with regards to the tailor that we need. So we just have a look at the merchandise there. Paintings, as you can see, we have them all. Treasure maps, we now have them all except for the Vaticano treasures, and this is because this is the shop quest, of which we are still nowhere near finding the Papa Silvaticum. So, with that said, it's now time to make our way onto our next mission. So, again, a very quick run across Rome, but before we obviously do that, and before we even consider getting wet, let's just have a quick look and see where we're actually heading to. As you can see, we still have some of the Borgia flags and items starting to appear in the Vatican area. We have the courtesan missions, which have now come up, as well as the restored memory, which you saw earlier, guys, as well as the Copernico missions, and obviously we now have one of the layers of Romulus, as we were able to in the last video take out one of the Borgia towers. So we have a Borgia tower here, a Borgia tower here, and a few viewpoints in between. Now these we are going to need to clear out to be able to obviously take over the rest of the map. So even though we have the main mission, there are certain areas of the main mission that we are going to need to be able to access the maps. So for us to be able to do so, we need to take out those towers. So as you can see, the tower is actually directly behind me, which is quite handy considering. Ezio, get on the horse. So as you can see, now horse bound. I need this way. Yes, this way. So straight across the bridge, and we are now going to make our way over to this particular tower. Take this out. I think it's easier and quicker if I actually go this way. So, as we actually head out of Rome, down towards the aqueducts, as you can see, we have a couple of items coming up. We obviously have the restored memory. There is a feather that's just come up, as well as some of the Abstergo missions, like that one just there, which we will be coming back and doing later. Obviously the mission that we started right at the start of the video was actually one of the Abstergo missions, which is based through the Cento Occhi. With that said, as you can see, we are very quickly making our way around the Colosseum. And hopefully this Borgia tower isn't going to be that much further ahead. Except my horse doesn't seem to like where he's running at the moment. Come on, horse. As you can see, we are actually making our way away from where we want to go. So we're actually going to slide up across this little bit of land, and as you can see, we're now back on our way to where we need to be. If you remember in, I was going to say in a few videos ago, it is actually quite a few videos ago now, considering we're now on episode 12. We actually had a mission just up here. This is where we actually begun the Lairs of Romulus. And we obviously have 3 left. So, with that being said, and the Borgia Towers, which is what we are after, there is the Borgia Tower. So we now need to try and find the guy that is running it, so we can take this guy out. And he's literally just there. This is probably going to be one of the easiest ones.
Let's kill this slug! Come on, you lazy dogs! We've an assassin to roast! Forza, Borgia! Let's kill this slug! I have no fight left.
Kick him after hitting him with 3 darts, and he dies. Well, that was yeah, I'm not quite sure how to actually put that one. That man. You don't know this man.
Now you die! Dannato! He's getting away! There he is!
Now hopefully none of them will actually be able to get me from here. He says...
Don't see him! I see him! There!
Stop hitting me with stones!
There! Kill him!
Oh boy!
Basta! It's losing us! Ah! No mercy for you! Andiamo! Forza ragazzi! We have it now!
Fuck!
Get him! What?
Oh my
There! Kill him!
days!
Disobey the law! You must die!
I've had enough of you throwing stones at me. And you can stop shooting me. Yipe! That was an absolute nightmare. Okay. So there is a flag just there. Let's see if I can actually get hold of this. Yes, I can. Wow. Well, that was a lot harder than it needed to be. Okay. So, we have finally made it to the top of our Borgia Tower. Just for us to be able to ignite it. Wow. That was a lot more difficult than I remember. So, as you can see, Ezio is actually on the precipice on the actual viewpoint. Leap of faith is the word I was looking for. So this is why it's extremely handy to have your Assassin's recruits to your hand. Literally. With that said, that is that particular tower over, so we are going to take a few little rewards. We are going to... Ooh, Velvet. It's not Papa Vasilvaticum, it's not Cardinal Purple's die, or Purple Cardinal's die, however it is. So we are going to take this stable instead. That sounds more like a plan. So that increases our income into Rome up to 12,000 florins. And this is 8 of 9? 8 of 9. We have... Ooh. That's a bonus. Right. So a quick look at our Assassin's recruits. And as you guys can see, literally in the last 50 minutes or so, this assassin has actually gone up to level 6 just as we anticipated. No, Terry, go back in. And this one has actually come up to level 7. So, so with that said, we've just taken out a a Templar tower, a Borgia tower. That's the word I was looking for, which actually gets us another Assassin's recruit. And when we get the last one, that gives us the last recruit. So we're going to hold on to those little assassins for the time being. And as you can see, literally right outside our door, is our next Assassin's recruit.
The liberation of Roma has begun.
I still breathe thanks to you. What skill I have is yours, if you will have me.
Done. With that said, there are a few other items we actually need to do now, as well as the blacksmiths. So, destroying the Borgia Tower allows more assassins to be recruited. So we now have our next assassin recruit. We're now up to 12,224 florins, 15 out of 17, which actually gives us the opportunity as well to not just repair our armor, but to obviously stack up on any ammunition that we are currently lacking, i.e. our throwing knives and crossbow bolts. So that is now done. We have the stables, we have the art merchants directly in front of us. No, don't call the horse, I want you to... There we go. Upgrade the merchandate. So, as you can see, quite a lot already has gone on. We've gone from sequence 6 to sequence 7. Taken out another Borgia tower. Paintings we are able to purchase. Obviously most of these we already have. Christ Blessing, which is 19,000. We don't currently hold enough on our purse. Ooh. The Campania district is now 75%. Ezio, stop calling the horse, he's right there. He's now 75% completed. The Campania treasures map is now available. So we now have all of those. Obviously the Campania flags we also have to purchase. So we've got the feathers, we have the treasures 3, 2 and 1 maps, and it's just the Campania flags that we now need to purchase, which is 17,000. Again, we don't hold enough. So a little build up of our funds, and we will soon be able, out the way, soon be able to obviously purchase them. We're going to purchase the Sato, which is the tailors. Which has again increased our income into Roma. And it's 11 out of 12, which means there is only one left. Now we have the Tuscan colours, ember, emerald, copper and ochre, as well as the capes to go with them. Obviously we don't need them, so a deal. There is nothing that we need to worry about there. We have the fast travel option, the tunnel entrance, which we need to renovate. So, we are going to quickly renovate that. And I think the only thing left, the only thing I don't remember doing up here, is the Doctores. Looks like he's over here. Now he's either going to be an actual shop, or he's just going to be his actual shop, right? So I was going to say, he's either going to be one of them little vendor stall things, or he's going to be a shop. Now, considering I don't remember doing it, I was assuming a shop. So, 14 out of 15 medical shops now renovated. Don't need to worry about any of that. And as you can see, we've now got this entire area open. There are a couple of items down here that are locked, and that is obviously because of this Borgia tower here. But we also have a viewpoint here and a viewpoint here as well. So, first things first, let us make our way. Now we need the horse. No, not the doctors, the horse.
Perhaps another day.
Where are you? There you are. So now we have our horse. Come on, horsey. We need to make our way all the way down here. Yes, that does mean get out of the way. So as you can see, we are making our way very quickly around to, and the reason for that is it is literally just here. Now, with that being said, if we speak to the architect, it's under the influence of a Borgia tower, so it cannot be upgraded. And that particular Borgia tower is literally just there.
I can't, and my men grow restless.
I know. So, with that said, we make our way over to the last Borgia tower, which once this is gone, will not just give us our last Assassin's recruit, it'll also give us aren't you lucky? Ouch, that's a crossbow bolt. Ouch. Trust him to fall face first. Do you want to bet? No, don't kill him. You're losing your marbles, I know that. Don't want to get far.
I see him! There! I'm with you, ragazzi.
I'm just trying to obtain as many people as possible. Because I have a very, very cunning plan. So, I now need my sword.
Right! Attack!
Ouch. Right. I've had enough taking damage. But as you can see, even with all that damage that I took, hell no! Even with all that damage that I took, Ezio, get down. Get Ezio down. Thank you. Box. Thank you. Right, as I was saying, for Ezio and ouch. Right. Now where was I? Yes, that's where I was, right. Before Ezio and all of his climbing fanatics decided to try and take me out. Ooh, that's what we need, one of them. Thank you. Here is the guy we need. Hidden away. Il piloto del Feligno has been killed and ignite the tower. So, tower ignited. Consider it done. So that is the last of the Assassin's issues with the Borgia Towers. It is the last of the issues that we have trying to upgrade things like the blacksmiths, the doctors, the tailors, as well as any of the other stores. The Borgia Zone has been liberated. A new recruit slot for the Assassins Guild is unlocked. As you can see, we currently hold quite a bit of notoriety, so we're going to need to start getting rid of some of it. Now, as you can hear, here is a herald. So we're just going to quickly do this.
Really?
Take our money back, considering he didn't give us everything cleared. Never pay for a full job, especially when they only do half a job. With that said, we do have some money that is needed, so every little penny helps, considering that we now have a stables to unlock for 1163 florins, which has now dropped us down to 7,731. This has, however, put us up to 13,060 florins every 20 minutes. With that said, we are also going to need things like our merchandate, which is down here somewhere. Just here. So, 1,493 florins takes us down to 6,238. We're up to 13,280 florins every 20 minutes now. That is 9 out of the 10 shops unlocked. Now for the bank. This does tend to be a little bit more expensive. As you can see, it's 2370. So that's 2,370 florins. Takes us up to 13,520 florins every 20 minutes. And that actually takes us to 10 of 10 banks. Now we do have a little bit of money stored, so we've been able to take that out. It's actually brought us up to 16,808 florins, which gives us enough just to actually do the Fabra as well, and hopefully the tunnel entrance as well. So that is the Fabro. Takes us to 16 out of 17 blacksmiths. And somewhere along here, where is it? Here it is. We have the tunnel entrance, So we are going to do this. It's 923 florins, but it's definitely needed. So it's going to enable us to actually run around the underground of Rome. It takes us up to 13,836 florins. Income. That is 15 out of the 18 tunnel entrances that we now hold. So, let's have a quick look. In this area, we have another, if I can get hold of it, Templar lair. We obviously have the tailor that we need to unlock, so we'll definitely be making sure we get that done. Obviously there is the Assassin's Recruit just here, who we will obviously get hold of and get out. We also have a doctor and a a blacksmith as well. So just having a quick look around this entire area, that actually looks like that is everything unlocked. So quickly make our way. Where's my horse gone? He always seems to be running off somewhere. Where is he? There he is. Right. Right, Mr. Horsky. Get your bum into gear and let us get moving. See, there's our doctor. Our tailor should be around here somewhere. He's just here. So, gonna unlock our tailor. Yeah. Sorry if I've just deafened you. So, our tailor's now unlocked. So a quick run back to our map, as we need to very quickly, where is the shoot up here, to the blacksmith, and obviously because the other one isn't that far from him. Wow! It has definitely been a long day. Assist a citizen. Which means somewhere just here. Bang, bang, bang. Guard's dead. And here is our next Assassin's Recruit.
The liberation of Roma has begun.
Grazie. My skills are limited, but if you will have me, I'll fight with you.
So, that is the last of our Assassin's Recruits. And my horse has done a runner again. Right. Okay, horse, come here. Where are you? There you are. Right. Let's get on the damn horse. Right. As I was saying, that's the last of our Assassin's Recruits that we actually needed to obtain. So, very quickly, make our way over back to where we were a moment ago. And we will finish unlocking the other items that we required. Hi, here is our blacksmith. Stop whistling the horse. No wonder the horses run away all the time. It's like, oi, come here, oi, come here, oi, come here. Horse are like, haha, hell no.
No moldy leather or rusty.
So that is now 17 out of 17 blacksmith shops.
Workmanship of honest quality.
You'll actually hear the horse following us. And here is the Doctore. Or the Dottore, I should say. Not Doctore. So, as you would have seen in some of our previous videos, we have also done the Layers of Romulus. Obviously with Assassin's Creed Origins being out, and we have literally hit an hour and 12 minutes. What I am doing is getting extremely conscious.
What can we do?
Getting extremely conscious of the time. And, oh, there you are. Right. So, with that said, we're within sequence 7. I have no idea when people see a horse come towards them. It's like him. I was nowhere near him, yet he still dropped a box. He's like, ah, horse! Yes, there is somebody riding it. It is not a runaway. It is not going to hurt you. So, as you can see, we are still very quickly making our way across. It is quite a distance that we are given.
For whatever measure you deal out to others, it will be dealt to you in return.
That is him.
These
And he is an
insightful
idiot.
Words to live by. Yet brother Ristoro spits.
I know I've just gone the wrong way just by looking at that. So, you can see the main mission is now taking a direct right. So, this is now directly in front of us. So we are still making our way across, but we have a long way to go. Considering that we've covered probably half a Rome, and we're probably, if I remember rightly, we're actually somewhere up near the Colosseum. Yes, we are. So, as we still make our way across a very, very long and tiresome road, we are still chasing down.
Hey, hey!
And I know that you're going to say, but where you want to go is behind you. Yes, it is. Terry, do you realise you took the wrong road? Yeah, yes, I do. Hence why the jump. With enough distance put in between me and the horse, I can actually call in another horse. Except for the horse is taking its time and it's not catching me up. So as you can see, we are now right on the edge of the actual Thieves Guild. And this is where our next mission takes us. To La Volpe. And this is where we will begin our next video. As I said, I am kind of conscious of time. As much as I'd love to be able to try and get as much done as possible, I am conscious and I don't particularly want to take these videos any longer than an hour and 15, an hour and 20 minutes. So, with that said, we're going to end the video here. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Please make sure you leave a like on the video. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. If there are things you want to see us do, challenges, anything like that, please make sure you leave likes and everything down on the, comments down on the comment section. And we will see you again next time in another Assassin's Creed video, or another video indeed. I'll see you later, my friends. Bye bye.